Hey, this is Pastor Nat from Back to the Bible, and you're joining us on Win the Day. Today, we're going to talk about planning according to God's will. I'm a planner. I like knowing the route to the hotel. I like knowing which restaurants I'm going to eat at. I like having my day regimented from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. But I've also learned that many are plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. In other words, Nat, don't hold too tightly to your plans. Well, James, he has a very similar message for us today in James chapter 4, beginning in verse 13. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow, we will travel to such and such a city and spend a year there and do business and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring, what your life will be. For you are like a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Verse 13 is an easily misinterpreted passage. Let's just first think about this contextually. James has been addressing the behavior of a believer, and he's been hitting on the topics of arrogance and playing a judge. James continues to punch the point of playing God here with our planning. Now, some of the people that James may be addressing were of the merchant class. They were at one time successful businessmen. But that desire to succeed was marked by arrogance and control. But even the most controlling of institutions find out that such pride will come before the fall. What James is not doing is condemning wise planning. He's not condemning capitalism or even strategic plans. What James is condemning is the posture of playing God. Why? Well, James could easily say something like, friends, you thought you'd be in Jerusalem forever, but surprise, you are now living abroad and starting over. In other words, you only have so much control. We do like to know the end from the beginning. We like to have that insider information. We like to know retirement projections. We like polling for elections. But as we've seen consistently, even the most apparently sure things can go the other way. And James, he points out a great example. He says, look at life. We think we'll live forever. But tomorrow, it's promised to no one. We know too often that a child dies in a car crash. But we also know that the terminal cancer patient can live an extra 10 years. Frankly, we have little control over the outcomes of our lives. We simply control our responses to our daily events. So here's my challenge for you today. I want you to release and respond. Today, what areas of your life do you hold on to with an iron fist? I want you today to begin to loosen the grasp. Is it your job? Is it your retirement? Is it your health? Your kids? Your spouse? Begin to let go, to look at God, to trust Him. Begin to let go. And then I want you to ask the Spirit to help you respond well as life happens to you. God has yet to disappoint me in His planning. It may be a surprise, but it is much better in the end. When we release our life to God and we respond in His Spirit, we will win the day.